It was a beautiful world full of strange wonders. Never before had the patterns of God been so complex or dynamic in their interactions. God granted observer status to every angel. The wonder of ever-changing life had been found among the infinities, and God wanted to share his most divine jewel among his eternal angels. All of the sons of God loved the new reality, but none loved or desired it as much as Lucifer. God perceived Lucifer's desire. God had compassion and moved to grant Lucifer's desire. God commanded Lucifer to inhabit the newly discovered world with the commandment to guide the life there to its ultimate potential. Lucifer felt power and desire for the first time as he took possession and authority of the most beautiful jewel he had found for God. Lucifer ruled the earth for millions of years. God guided the progress on earth several times by having Lucifer send calamities for the purpose of accelerating the evolution of life. God had a grand plan that needed evolution to produce ever more intelligent beings. After the ages of the great lizards, a new form of life came upon the scene with warm blood, hair and intelligence. It was the age of mammals. About 2 million years ago, proto-man appeared. Early man before Adam, the basic history of mankind before Adam, and the rebellion of Lucifer has the following major historical periods. Cro-Magnon Paleolithic period. Cro-Magnon is the name given to all anatomically modern humans found in Europe and the Middle East, appearing around 40,000–30,000 years ago. In contrast to the early Neanderthals, Homo sapiens erectus, who were much more primitive, the Cro-Magnons, who are classified as Homo sapiens sapiens, possessed such modern human features as higher, more vertical foreheads indicating a modern configuration of the frontal lobes of the brain, reduced brow ridges, smaller faces and teeth, and a chin. Neolithic era is marked by the transition from roaming and hunting to an agricultural society and begins around 9000 before Christ. The first evidence for domestication of plants and animals come from temporary camp sites and are first seen from 9000 BC onwards. Village communities started appearing around 6000 before Christ and were common by 4000 before Christ. Cities began to be built in 6th and 5th millennium before Christ, and city-states were just beginning around 4000 before Christ. It was during the beginning of the city-states and metalworking societies that Lucifer became aware of true nature of God's plan for mankind. It was the realization of mankind's God potential that caused Lucifer to sin because of envy and pride. When the Mother Earth brought forth mankind, God announced his plan to reproduce God throughout the infinities. God asked Lucifer to reveal the Father to his creation and help them become sons and daughters of God. Lucifer felt anger and betrayal and hated mankind. Lucifer had counsel with his angels, and they formed a plan of violence and revenge. This was known as the rebellion of Lucifer.